GLP-1 made me lose a third of my body weight. But what it really unleashed? My perfume obsession. And I'm talking full-blown, can't walk past a fragrance counter kind of obsession. If you've been on Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro, or Zepbound, and your perfume collection suddenly exploded, you're not imagining things. Today, we're digging into the fascinating, weird, and totally unspoken link between GLP-1 and perfume obsession. And the evidence? It's juicier than you think. Now, let me provide some context. I have always loved perfume since I was a kid, as young as I can remember. But when I started GLP-1, which was early 2024, like January of 2024, I believe Zepbound came out like early December of 2023, and then I got it first thing in January. If not late December, it's early January. But something changed. Scents started to hit differently. I was never your picky, let me dissect the different notes type of perfume lover. I had a good collection, but not to the degree that I have right now. And I was never gravitated towards a certain type of note before. There were certain notes that I enjoyed, but it was more on a general term versus how it is today. And these scents weren't just pleasant. They were emotional, more like euphoric. And suddenly, my passion for perfumes, it exploded. My collections grew. I started layering more and more perfumes just to get a different scent, a new scent, a unique scent, and watching fragrance reviews until 2 a.m. as if it's a Netflix series. And I couldn't be alone. So I started researching. And what I found, it might make you rethink your perfume cravings as well. So let's talk numbers. Between 2019 and 2024, new GLP-1 prescriptions skyrocketed by 587%. Yeah, I said that right, 587%. Non-diabetic use rose by a jaw-dropping 1,961%. And by 2025, over 1 in 10 US adults are projected to be on GLP-1 drug. I know quite a few people that are already on it, including myself. These aren't just weight loss meds. They're changing how millions of people interact with food, cravings, and maybe even perfume. So, what's smell got to do with it? Well, GLP-1 drugs work in your brain and gut, and not just your stomach. And your brain's smell center, the olfactory bulb, is loaded with GLP-1 receptors. That's the same part of your brain that connects scents with emotions, memory, and pleasure. Fun facts: in animal studies, GLP-1 in the brain literally changed how rodents responded to scent-based food cues. It reprogrammed their motivation. Isn't that amazing? Now imagine that in humans, where fragrance isn't just about survival, it's about beauty, identity, seduction, and joy. I wasn't the only one. Hundreds, maybe thousands of women are saying the same thing. One Redditor said, "I'm not even hungry anymore, but I can't stop craving gourmand perfumes." And another one said, "Everything smells stronger now. Perfume, shampoo, detergent. It's like my nose turned HD," which is true. A beauty writer for Allure shared that scents she used to love now made her nauseous and others made her feel high. So clearly, something's happening. But here's the kicker. When food stops triggering your brain's reward center, what takes its place? Perfume isn't just a pretty scent. It's a dopamine hit. The way you smell a crisp bergamot note or that vanilla dry down, that's your brain going, yes. And if GLP-1 reroutes your dopamine wiring away from food, perfume might just become your new obsession. So let's connect the dots. In 2019, the global perfume market was worth around $45 to $50 billion. By 2025, it's forecasted to hit $70 to $76 billion. By 2030, over $100 billion. And guess what? That massive growth started right around the time when GLP-1 prescriptions exploded. Coincidence or a new kind of consumer behavior? And it's not just big designer houses. Niche brands are exploding. I mean, we can't even keep up this year because they're popping left and right. TikTok perfume videos, they're getting millions of views. Scent layering, they're trending like crazy. So are we in a fragrance renaissance? Or is it a side effect of a global shift in brain chemistry? Here is something wild. Some researchers and users say GLP-1 reduces sugar cravings, but it increases cravings for sweet-smelling perfume. Just as FYI, over 50% of my perfume collection, sweet. So think about it. If you're not eating your favorite dessert or those cupcakes anymore, but you're craving vanilla, honey, caramel, praline in your perfume, what does that say? That's not coincidence. To me, that sounds more like substitution. Your brain still wants that comfort hit. It's just finding it through scents. What if we are witnessing and experiencing the birth of a new fragrance consumer? Someone who doesn't eat dessert, but wears it, finds self-soothing, not in snacks, but in scents, doesn't impulse shop for shoes, but for 2 ml perfume samples at 2 a.m., maybe GLP-1 isn't just changing bodies. It may be changing how we feel pleasure, and perfume is stepping in as a new star. So, if you've noticed that you're into perfumes more now than ever, and your own GLP-1, then you're not alone. You're not crazy. You're not wasteful. You're just rerouting reward. But now, you can observe it with awareness. Is this scent comforting me when food used to? Is it pleasure or obsession? Or maybe both? This connection between GLP-1 and perfume obsession, it's not confirmed science yet, but it's real in the lives of so many of us. So, I'm inviting you to share your experience in the comment section. Have perfumes hit harder for you since you started a GLP-1? Has your nose gone superpower mode? Let's talk about it. Let's normalize it, because this journey isn't just about weight loss. It's about rediscovering who we are through scents. Thank you for watching. Stay fumed. Bye.